Right, if you remember where we are at the moment, we've been creating, or starting to create, a flight sim airport for Robin Hood Airport, which was not on the original flight sim map. So we have built a runway, put it at the right height, flattened the land around it. We've removed the trees from the runway, and now our next problem is these telegraph poles that are here. Right, now in order to get rid of them, we're going to use a special program called Defarea by Christian Fumey, and you can get that from this address. Right, now Defarea needs another little file called FSConnect, yeah, in order to work, to talk, because it has to talk to flight sim while it's doing its job. And you can get that file, or you can get that piece of software from this address here. Okay. Now, when you get this has to be in the right directory, and the directory it needs to be in is in your flight sim directory, in the modules directory in there. That is, you see, FSConnect.dll. That's what you want. Yeah. That's our version 3. His copyright is Russell Dex. Honestly. So that's what you need to do. You need to put your FSConnect.dll in that directory and get yourself a copy of this Defarea. You install Defarea, and once you do, it should work. Right, now I'll show you what you have to do. Once again, we need flight sim running. Okay, and go to Robin Hood. And the time on there. I thought the time would have been on there. Just turn it on to daylight. Okay. Let's get rid of the thingy. You see, these are what we want to get rid of. Well, what we're going to do is change our view. New view, top down. Right, see, the problem is where this road goes, the telegraph poles are put on the side of the road. So we're going to have to delete this road. Right? So I'm going to go. There's like a fence here. Oh, there's what would be a. Gonna go to on here. Right, so we're now pointing down the road, and now we start Defarea. Yeah, and we're going to get rid of layer 6, which is roads. Yeah, and we press start, and it starts recording where we are going on Flight Sim. Yeah, so we can go forward like this. Hang on, B. Alright, oops. So I'm gonna go along here. Right. Back on the road there. Okay. What I'm doing, I'm just going down the road. Okay. There. And I think there's no more telegraph poles this way, so I think there's enough of that. So let's go back to this and stop. And we say we want to create the BGL file. Right, and that's it. So let's exit that. Now, it did ask me where I want to create the BGL file, and what it actually does is, this is its folder. This is Defarea, the executable. It's actually put the BGL file in there with that. So you must take it out of there and put it in the correct folder. If you remember from Flight Sim, add-on scenery, that's the area, then the scenery goes in there and the BGL files goes in there. So we're gonna paste that in there, and there we go. So let's okay. So let's have a look in Flight Sim and see if we've done that now. Then go over to Robin Hood. Change it to there. Remove the air traffic control tower, and you see the all the telegraph poles have gone as well now. Isn't that great? Right, so let's have a quick view, you see. Alright, see the road, the auto-generated road has actually been disappeared completely. So just, let's have a look all the way down here. Yep, that looks fine. That looks fine. So, in the past few videos, we have created a runway, put it at the right height, we flattened the land around it, we've removed the scenery from around it, and we've removed the telegraph poles. So next thing we need to do is start putting a bit more detail into the actual airport, which we'll do in the next video.